Hello, Cal.
Hey Mario, what's happening today?
The Muppets are coming back on Disney Plus.
That sounds good. I love the Muppets.
There you go.
Okay, this is the in-house band, Electric Mayhem.
Yeah, and who's playing the drums?
I love the drummer. That's Animal.
Kermit.
Yes, one of our favorites.
Okay, now
Fuzzy
I know
Bear.
that you love Piggy.
I don't love Miss Piggy. Ralph the dog. There's Janice, the backup singer.
Yeah, okay, what
Munson
are the eyes
Honeybee,
on these guys?
the Swedish cook. Where are the eyes?
Okay, now what's cool for any animator or entertainer is that, these Muppets, if you can tell a story with a toy, then you're on the other side of the entertainment, right? If you can
Yeah,
engage someone with such a basic thing like a toy, then that's cool. You can tell a story, you can maintain the people, attentions and all that stuff.
yeah, that's how they came up with the name Muppet. It's a cross between a marionette and a puppet.
Now let's go back a little bit to the beginnings of the Muppets. Like who are these guys? Who invented the Muppets, right? Who was the idea man behind it?
The creator was Jim Henson. It all started back in the late 50s, him and his wife actually. And there's an early version of Kermit the Frog. He wasn't even a frog back then, he was just a lizard. He was gray. Later they made him green, they added the collar. And Jim isn't even doing the voice here. You would find very funny comedy albums and just pantomime to them.
Yeah.
It is funny, very funny.
Now today everybody knows the Muppets, and they have like millions or even billions of followers. But you were saying that they were up to a rocky start.
These were just little 5-minute clips that they would show on television. And they couldn't find anybody in America to make the Muppet Show. They had to go over to England to make the Muppet Show.
Yeah, so there you go. For any who's any animator entertainer who's trying to launch their own IPs, just look at the Muppets. Like they had a bit of a slow start at the beginning, right? Which is not fun. But now then Disney came along, and maybe you can talk about that, Cal.
Yeah, I mean, Jim Henson was very creative, right? He had his successful primetime series called The Muppet Show, and then they went off and they did feature films, and then they did specials, and they did the Dark Crystal features. Disney approached Jim Henson. They started to get the Muppets into the theme parks, and Jim was in the process of turning over the rights to Disney when he passed on. Unfortunately, a year later, Jim Henson did die, and the family did sign the contracts, and now Disney is in charge of taking care of these wonderful characters.
Yeah. So what we see on the screen is the latest and most recent documentary on the Muppets that it'll come out on May 30th or 31st on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's called The Idea Man. Looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, no, this is pretty awesome. So again, anyone who's in the entertainment industry and is looking to tell stories and engage audiences, you know what, you gotta watch the Muppet Show.
Thanks for joining us.